Friends, shall I start the story? Okay, because you would have taken food a bit sleepy, you know. So, see, I want to tell something what happened in 1941 when I was a 10-year boy in Rameshwaram Island. There, my father is a British Indian. My father was elected as the president of Panchayat. So that morning he was elected. I still remember. I was studying 5th class. So the evening I was studying, I used to study with loud voice. Our geography was studying. That's the story of what we were studying. Somebody in our house in those days we don't lock the doors. Somebody opened the door and he had a big plate, silver plate, and a lot of silver cups, fruits, vegetables, nicely, some dhotis, costly, all covered. He said, "Where's your father?" I saw my father will come to namaz, evening prayer with God. Then, can I leave it here? He asked me this, can we leave it? Then I shouted for him, Mother, can I accept it? Mother also was in namaz. Okay. So I told him, you guys keep it here at the table and push up in the cot. My father used to sleep. So my father after namaz came. He asked, what is this? I told him Sapolo came and left it here. And I was the last fellow in my family. He never touched me so far. But on that day I got a beating. And when I moved to crying, my mother, father all came to me. And they said, father said, why it has come? I don't know why that fellow brought, how do I know? He said, he has brought this costly thing because I am the president of Panchayat board. You have no business to listen without my permission. And so that in life, you should know, you should not receive. Gift is like a snake, it will bite after some time. So you should not receive. You should not receive such thing in your life. But that beating, when I was a 10-year boy, it should me for given now. No Tegal gift will come to my house. No Ramzan gift will come to my house. And that helped me. The message I want to give, I was telling you today, work with integrity and succeed with integrity. Is it possible? So that great message I got, that I was sharing with you. How many of you got beating? Father, then I'm not exception. Then, the another thing, when I was a defense research, this is 1980s. I was developing Agni missile, Agni missile, it has got 2,000 kilometer range. So I was in DRD, Defense Research Development Laboratory. So we developed a unique material, a pure ferrite material. And for the guidance system that wire we used to the gyro. And so we are very proud of it. One day my friend, Professor Somaraj, you would have seen a book I have written with Arun Tiwari and myself, Wings of Fire. Arun Tiwari, he was the hospital, and as a cardiac patient. And he is supposed to have a stent, cardiac stent. That was imported, cost 2.5 lakhs at that time, 1980. We have got 3 arteries. When artery is blocked, you must use angiography. Then angioplasty. The angioplasty you use a balloon. With the balloon they put the stent, cardiac stent, and then keep the artery open so that it doesn't get blocked. So when my friend, I told him, why you charge so much, 2.5 lakhs and all. He said, this I got it. Then I took him my laboratory, he poured some material. He was impressed with the pure ferrite material. That the normal material goes to cardiac stent weight. And that he used, we developed both of us. It's called Kalam IIM stent, the name of the stent. It went into production also. Now we have full-fledged commercial production with chemical coating and the same stent. Chemical coating has come in and it's doing very well. It costs only 22,000 rupees. And because we introduced cardiac stent, the cost of the stent has come down. So this is how the medical people and engineers can work together and make a change to the people. This is the second case. So friends, we have, I would like to say that the first one,
just stop the mouse, stop the mouse. No, it's okay, is it?
I cannot connect it. See, you know, dear friends, how many, so far I saw interaction, very good, interaction, very good. But many of you, some of you have not interacted with me, okay? Some of you did not ask questions or participate in that. I would like you to participate in this one, okay? Exclusively the guy who not participated, don't participate, okay? Now, it is like this. Go to the subject. In the morning, dear friends, in my first lecture, I discussed the evolution of vision for the nation, followed by interaction with you. Now I am going to share with you how I further progress. I further progress the vision by presenting the state legislators Mission for Prosperity before 2015 by studying the details of the development indicators and analyzing the core competence of the state in tune with Vision 2020 objectives. I went to 12 assemblies, legislators. Different parties are managing, but they gave me proper hearing, and I gave them what is the type of development plan. How I, out of 12 state address, I would like to present you about 4 states in your document. I would like to present a certain key mission objectives given to the state of Kerala. Then some uniqueness in there I want to share with you, which will enable us to understand the approach suggested for promoting overall prosperity in the state leading to national prosperity. It doesn't mean you go to the parliament or the prime minister, you tell the Vision 2020. That is one way of marketing. But I have to market to the state assembly. Finally, they are the stakeholders, isn't it? So I went to 12 assemblies. Now let us see what is the mission objective. Kerala will see what is the mission objective. There cannot be any other mission other than removing the poverty of the people and bringing prosperity to the state in a time-bound manner. You know, Kerala is unique country. It's there is a radar we have developed, a radar, development radar. I would like to congratulate the people of Kerala, I said, for the unique achievements in 2 areas. No other state I can proudly say that world unity of minds among the people. They are all 3 religions, major religions. There is a unity of minds. That is a fantastic base. That is a fantastic base for development. You agree? They don't have much conflict between regions. Second one, Kerala leading the nation as number one in the National Human Development Index. National Human Development, of course, there is not a, for India they are ranking number 1. I consider these two, I told the Kerala Assembly, I consider these 2 characteristics as the essential base for transforming Kerala into an economically developed state compared to other states, which will assist India as a whole to become a developed nation. With the mature political and administrative will, this foundation will be used to launch useful program for transforming Kerala into a developed state, become a role model for other states to emulate. Let us study the core competence of Kerala that will assist Kerala to become a developed state. A study of development radar by a planning commission indicates good performance Kerala for the achievements in the literary, life expectancy, Pakka house, and to some extent formal education. See, this is, if you see, you see the literacy, they have come almost here, they filled, and formal education slightly better, Pakka housing, safe drinking water they have to do lot, poverty they have to do lot, per capita expenditure, IMR they are fairly good, life expectancy also there. So these like this, for every state there is all the 4 states what I have given to you. There is what is called Kerala Development Radar, the other state the Development Radar. Kerala has got potential to remove the poverty, altogether that also give a impetus to growth potential to the society as a whole, so that by 2015 Kerala can become a developed state with the economic growth, prosperity for all citizens. Now, presentation to Kerala Legislative Assembly focused on how the per capita income of Kerala can be increased at that time from the existing rupees 23,000 to 50,000. 23,000 to 50,000 at 2004-2005 in a time-bound manner, and also create investment-friendly climate leading to employment avenues for the 3.7 million educated unemployed, particularly the 3 lakh graduates and postgraduates of the state. And we have done homework before going there. Several others who not have such qualification. This will help removing the poverty of 4.1 million people, make Kerala and competitive for investment and efficiency, productivity and quality. Now when I presented at that time, two parties, Congress was ruling, the communist on the opposite branch. Now what happened when I presented? One question I asked them, it is very important to discuss. You know, Kerala, they get 60,000.
60,000 crores.
Annually they get 60,000 crores just, it comes as a money from Keralites who are working Gulf countries and elsewhere. Now 60,000 crores is not deployed for development. It is going for the other states. They are not afraid of investing. It's not going to really Kerala state. I told them, I asked Parliament Assembly members, can you all take a decision in the Assembly? We will not promote any unrest in industry. Will you have an economic zone exclusively for the NRI from Kerala NRI? Will you protect them from the various types of difficult situation for industry? They said, yes, we will do it. But that's the real problem there. And the money which is coming, huge money. But it has to be utilized means small industries, big industries should come there. I'm not going into detail because you have my presentation report which you let us have a glimpse of, you know. I got vision into mission. This is there in my website.
Already given to them.
Eh?
They have already got it.
You have given. The mission for Kerala, let's see what are the mission with Kerala. I said one after another based on the core competence. By 2015, we should make the state a developed state. First one I said tourism. Tourism is one of the great area for both for medical tourism and the eco tourism. There I said how much money you will get. Then the next one I discussed is on the development of smart waterways. You know, from Trivandrum, Kozhikode, and then they got a waterway, but it's not connected properly. I told them you must have a development of smart waterway connect the island waterways for navigation and economic prosperity. Now what they have done after our presentation, they have connected. They connected Kozhikode to Tirunelveli. But my idea is, I use the word what is called smart. That means the navigation, the economic continuously decent things should be done. Lot of greenery, development of smart integrated waterways. This is one area they have progressed. These are areas that they have progressed. That is to help to itself. Third one, development of marketing of knowledge products. Kerala should aspire for $1 billion within next 3 years. 1 point with IT employment within 3 years. The development and marketing of knowledge products. Fourth one, pharma. Pharma in Ayurveda, they are good at it. But what their problem is, I inaugurated Ayurveda University also there. They don't go, they have to go through all the scientific process for molecule to the train. So pharma products through herbs, molecule to train, and traditional practice like Ayurveda. They have got a good base, but we have to see how scientific procedure we have to follow, like allopathy, molecule to the train there. The fifth area, we have already share of about 300 million in herbal medicine. Kerala should aim to capture at least 2 billion market within the next 3 years. The next one, development of human resource in the healthcare delivery system. And Kerala should aim at how many medical 20,000 paramedical staff per year they must employ. Okay. And then creation of exclusive economic zone for investment, agriculture, manufacturing, service sector. Now here only there is a problem, that is unless a peace comes to the state and industries are protected, facilitate functioning of an economic zone, that what is there. Then create deep sea fishing, fish processing and marketing of sea. Deep sea fishing we don't do in our country. I saw in Iceland, they sent big ships there, and then they capture it, meat sea, and then they process it, they package it, and the number of European ships come, they market it there. Everything, catching, fishing, processing, packaging, marketing, everything on the sea. So I told them they can do a good job. Freezer, we have to have inside traveler, and fish processing ship, they must do, and I have talked to them. All these things I told them. This guy said they will do. Now the next one, deep sea fishing. That if you see my report, all the details I will give it to you. Now the next one, deep sea fishing. After creation of Pura as sustainable business process, we established 200 Pura. The total country 7,000 Pura. Out of the 200 Puras, Kerala particularly coastal Pura, because they are coastal Pura, hill Pura, we have suggested 200,000 Pura. Then value addition to tea, coffee, species, then value addition they don't do. So I said do the value addition, and I talked about the economy, established value added food processing. Then value addition, space mission, catalyst space mission, Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, exactly and they have invested in
10,000 crores.
10,000 crores they have invested in ASS. And these guys, they have to use, that is our Kerala government. They must bring them as their partner for many areas. For example, titanium dioxide is there, but they should convert the titanium sponge. So ISRO and the Kerala government should work together. Like that gives ISRO. Then next one, ISRO needs titanium material, and Kerala and Kerala government ISRO should work together. Use UDUSAT, education satellite in the orbit, geosynchronous orbit. They want to connect 100,000 villages. So the whole Kerala can be connected to UDUSAT. Then space mission, suppose 10 mission. Okay, so these are the mission I have made. Now, what happened after giving proactive action by the media? Fantastic. Kerala, one of the media, it's called Malayalam Manoram. these guys that took up this my paper, that vision, prosperity for Kerala, translated to Malayalam and reached every home where they give the supply the newspaper, and they put a debate, and they invited me for the debate, and then they sent to the government that they added some more requirements, and they give the government that you should do this for Kerala prosperity. First time I saw how the media can be a partner for development, the development of the national economy. So these are all Malayalam today, and I was the hero of them for some time. Okay. Now media organized 6 workshops in different places in all the 10 missions and attempted to seek the operational problem and how those problems can be solved. In this workshop, one after another they talked about. In this workshop, ministers, political leaders, government functionaries, and media personnel participated. This I have never seen. It's such an event. I also interacted with them during the concluding session through video conference. The media finally submitted the recommendation to the government for implementation. The proactive step undertaken by the media shows how media can be an effective partner in national development. Please we must study that. I have gone into details in my report. Then another work I thought of sharing with you, not in India it happened. When I went to UAE, I met the UAE chief king, next vice president, but he is a king. When I met him, he gave a fantastic lunch. During the lunch, I was meeting the cabinet ministers. The king said, I am going to increase. I visited Dubai, UAE in 2003. I met the ruler of Dubai. He said, Dubai is planning to increase the tourist arrival by 5 times. Once this decision was taken, I found that the aviation minister was sitting by my side. He said he was planning for a new airport and also addition of new types of aircraft needed for attracting the tourists. That surface transport minister sitting next, he said he was planning a number of additional road lanes required in the highways. The works ministry was also planning for increase in the hotel accommodation. They have done it now for accommodating the tourists without disappointment. The health ministry had roadmap for waste management and a plan for providing the additional clean water needed. This was the type of integrated response. Once Prime Minister says, the multiple ministries immediately can integrate action. That was management also. Management, what you are doing. You cannot be satisfied doing economic or financial management or marketing or project management. I visualize you take a project, a Gujarat state project, and try to put all the management skills there. How the state can be developed state. Somehow a basic environment Gujarat state has got. Now friends, you see that this is what I have indicated. I found in the whole government a plan of action to fulfill the national objective from the single ministry's vision, single top boss vision. I think this is what every institution in our country, every ministry in our country, and the top cabinet level is with that. Now, collective wisdom, solving a complex problem contained in the last summary. This is very interesting. There's a book, I will give you the reference. That book says, in the introduction itself, you can locate the name of the book I forgot. The introduction of the book says, we lost a submarine. America lost a submarine. So they want to locate where the submarine is there. They had all the experts, about 15 experts they got hold of and debated. And then as per the expert they said other submarines to locate for them. They could not succeed. Then something happened. The search was made using the suggestion as possible result was found. Solving a complex problem pertaining to the last summary. The book described how a management held a meeting with 4 experts which made such a suggestion. When the search was made using the suggestion, no positive result was found. Then the top management decided, by the time 3 months over, summary was not found. Then the top management decided to call a meeting of the 40 people from multiple disciplines who are working out comprehensive search process. All these 40 members were asked to give one mutually exclusive suggestion for progressing toward the search. And the result of 40 suggestions gave 5 alternatives. Based on these 5 alternatives, parallel teams were deployed to carry out the search process. This finally led to the detection of the missing submissile. The message I am saying, the team members, when you enlarge the team members, depending upon the problem, you achieve what you want. This is one message of the collective wisdom. I call it collective wisdom. This is a real event which has to take place. This type of problem solving technique is being followed in our Indian institution, like where I work with, English institution, ISRO, and DRDO, where the program review meeting is attended by specialist multidisciplines, leading to a precise determination of problem and area and finding satisfactory solution. The message for graduating students from this institution is that they have to keep their eyes and ears open, trying to seek guidance from all possible avenues for solving organizational problem. Now finally, what you will be remembered for? Each one of you. You have to ask yourself, what I will be remembered for? Dear students, all of you take one paper or in your computer here. Write, what I will be remembered for? What I will be remembered for? First, you remembered for not a mundane thing. You have to remember for great leadership in politics, in science, technology, or management, any field. Whatever you remember for, and then start writing answer within a page. Within a page. You will certainly find it challenging to answer. You send me afterwards also. My mail. If you find an answer and really work for it, you will achieve success in your life. I have given various missions to 12 states. Every one of the missions are having a challenging task for all of you. You may like to go through the mission and come out with a business plan for the implementing the same as a special purpose vehicle by the government in a public-private partnership. And this is fantastic because I have given all the database for that. Each one of you or the group of the students can take one mission in any of the state or from the states that you belong, then prepare the business plan. It will be a unique experience to all of you. You can generate 120 business plans totally for the proposed 10 missions, each from 12 states. Certainly we can bring out a report and submit to the concerned state governments and planning commission from IIM Ahmedabad for further necessary action and the early implementation of this mission by the respective governments. Now in conclusion, I have presented the evolution of India Vision 2020, the present ambience in the country, 10-point distinctive profile. I visualize for the nation by the year 2020 the islands of success which I have come across during the last 6 years in different parts of the country in multiple areas, and the need for a terrorism-free peaceful state, and progressing the task of development and transform India into a peaceful, economically prosperous, happy and safe India. I have seen 3 dreams which I have taken say as a vision, mission and realization. And one is space program of ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. Another is the Agni program of DRDO. Third one, providing urban and rural area, becoming the national mission. Of course, these three programs succeeded in the midst of many challenges and problems. I have worked in all these three areas. I would like to convey to you what I have learned on leadership from these three programs. And in each program, what is the type of leader? Leader should be, who is the leader? What the unique characteristics the leader should have? I have derived from these three programs. Number one, leader must have a vision. Vision, that is, though aim is a crime, the leader must have a vision. Second one, leader must have a passion. Vision alone is not sufficient. A passion to transform the vision into action. Third law, leader must be able to travel into an unexplored path. Most of the time you want to follow shortcut. The path is created, you will like to follow. Some fellow written a book, you have to follow. But you have to deviate from the book. You have to put out original ideas. Unexplored path. Fourth, the leader must know how to manage success and failure. It is a big problem. How do you manage success and failure? In 1979, when I went to the launch pad, SME3, about 7 years ago, about thousands of scientists and engineers. We just took off time and took off. And first stage worked, then second stage got in trouble, and the failure. So the first mission I did was a failure. How do you manage? How do you manage this failure? Success you can manage. How do you manage the failure? So at that time, Professor Satish Dhawan was the chairman of this organization. 7:30 I launched a failure. At 8:30 there was a press conference, world press conference. I am the project director, I am the mission director. Failure, I am failure. But he took me, told me, I am going to handle it. You will be with me. I was with him. He said to the media, we have failed. It's our first experience. I am going to reinforce our scientists, technologists. I am going to increase scientific manpower and budget allocation. I will see to that you won't be any success. India said, you have put so many crores in the Bay of Bengal. So, but he said, no, we are going to succeed next year. When the next year, 1980, we succeeded, that's a unique thing happened. When the failure occurred, he was handling. When the success occurred, he asked me to handle the media. And that means the issue here, when success comes, leader takes it. When success comes, the leader shares the duties. When the failure comes, the leader takes his. It's any field. Whether you are a CEO or a great enterprise you do,